Hey, Inspire friends and family, Pastor Tim with you. I want to encourage you this week and let you know what's happening around Inspire. So we've been talking about health, being healthy this year. When I talk about health, your mind might automatically jump to, hey, I got to diet and exercise. Yeah, I know that, Pastor Tim. And while diet and exercise are really good for physical health, there's a lot more that goes into your health and your total well-being. We started out the year talking about our mental health. So important and lacking in the church these days is constructive talk on mental health. The Bible calls it your heart, and there's a ton in there on maintaining a healthy heart. In fact, there's an awesome reference in the Bible, and it says to guard your heart with all diligence because it creates boundaries in your life. And sometimes when we don't have good mental health, our boundaries are way too big and we let anything in our lives. Or when our mental health or our hearts get hurt, perhaps we draw those boundaries way too far close. Now we don't let the help in that we really need. I'd encourage you to go back and listen or watch those videos on Facebook and YouTube, or get onto our podcast and subscribe to it. But we also talked about healthy finances, another major important piece of our total well-being. The Bible has so much to say about healthy finances. Not worshiping money, but not ignoring money, but keeping a balanced approach and perspective on your money. And now we're moving on to spiritual health. And this is a hard one to grab because you can't see spirit. It's hard to understand because it's not something we can grab or see with our eyes. But we live in a physical world and operate here. Yet so much of our life and what's around us really emanates from the spirit world. And not to get super weird, but the spirit world is real. And it affects us. And it's powerful to be aware of those things. To know what's around you, even though you can't see it. In fact, our God, He reveals Himself in the Bible as a God of spirit. And although you can't see Him, He is very real and very tangible, and He wants to affect your life. And so being spiritually healthy helps your total well-being. In fact, I would venture to say, man, you get your spirit healthy and your physical health and your mental health will come right into line. We're going to talk about spiritual health. You can see it in things like hearing the voice of God and knowing what God's plan is for your life. You know if you're wandering and wondering or executing the purpose God has for you. You can be connected to God in a very real way because He's not an idea. He's not just a theory. He's not an idol made with human hands. It's not just a figure on a wall or a painting. But He's a real God that sent Jesus here so that we could connect with Him in our lives, that our lives would flourish to its highest potential, connected to a living, real God. I want to encourage you to come on into Inspire. We're going to talk about connecting to a real, living God. We're going to talk about knowing God's divine plan for your life and walking it out. We're going to know how to get the answers that you seek earnestly in prayer. We want to invite you to join us at Inspire and connect to God in a very real way, to see your life become whole and well. Join us at Inspire. We're at 2139 Swanson Avenue in downtown Lake Havasu City. We have a new spring schedule. We have a Wednesday night teaching starting at 6 p.m. and a Sunday morning worship at 10:30 a.m. That's Wednesday night at 6 p.m. for a teaching class, and Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. We want to invite you to come in and take part of these things. Get healthy in your life. We'd love to see you there. I want to remind you to connect with us on social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram at Inspire the Church. Also, go to our website, inspirethechurch.com. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and you'll never miss an encouraging word. We're so excited to see you this week and this weekend at Inspire the Church.